Hey, this is Awana missionary Hunter Williams, and I want to talk about how do we develop our leaders, our volunteers' skills and competencies? How do we help them grow in their skills and competencies? And I've got four simple things for you. It's time, trust, testing, and training. Time, trust, testing, and training. Now, what do I mean about those four things? Well, when I say time, I think because of the culture we live in, we want microwave results. We want fast food results for things. So if we want our leaders to be good at something, or if we want to be good at something, we want the fastest, easiest way, and it may not be the best way. So I think early on, we've got to recognize to truly grow and develop in something, it takes time. So you've got to ask yourself, am I willing to put in the time to pour into my leaders and those around me? And do those people, are they willing to put in the effort and the time? But I think part of time too is we need to schedule out and plan specific times where we just focus on developing our skills and competencies. So specifically planning out a training, an event, a conversation, a meal together where we just talk through these things. We've got to make it a priority with our calendars and our schedules. So it takes time. Two, it takes trust. And what I mean by that is, say you want to help someone grow in their competencies and skills, and they say, well, how can I trust that this resource will be the best thing for me? Or how can I trust that you'll be the best person to guide me in that? And so trust plays a big part in helping people grow in their skills. And honestly, the two best ways you build trust is through relationships, obviously, and through storytelling. And I've seen that personally in my life. The most people will trust me with whatever training or resources I've given them is, do they know me well? Do they know my background, my history in this thing? Have they seen me and worked with me in these things? So that relationship, that connection. But two, storytelling. So if I have a brand new church and I'm wanting to do a training, I'm a young looking guy. To some people, I look like I'm in high school. And so, how do you build that trust, especially when someone looks so young? And so, a lot of times I found I can build trust through storytelling because your stories can give you credibility. Where I can share stories of, hey, I've done this training and here's what I've seen, or I've given this resource out to people and here's what we find. And so, storytelling and relationships can help build that trust. Three is testing. And what I mean by testing is that you test to really see if what competencies they need the most growth in, or the ones they're strong in that just need to be refined. And so that takes place through asking good questions. That takes place through evaluations. That takes place through trial and error, where maybe you just have leaders try different roles, try different things to see what they did great in and what needs work. But also, too, I know one thing I've tried to do in a few of my training situations is I'll send them video versions of my training ahead of time and say, watch these, and then send me your questions from that. That way, I can tailor the training specifically to where they're weak or to what they're not sure about. So testing is crucial to good development and skills. And then finally, training, right? So all these things are leading up to your training. And like I said earlier, your best training is going to be one that is specifically tailored to your people. So some people, they can learn great through videos. Others, they lose focus easily. Some people do great by reading books. Some people hate reading. Some people do great at going to conferences. Others walk away more confused than they were taught. And so learning your people and tailoring the methods and resources you use to your people. So those are my tips for you in how to help your leaders grow in skills and competency. It takes time, it takes trust, it takes testing, and it takes that consistent training. Well, hopefully that's helpful for you. If you need anything, reach out to me. Have a great day and keep making leaders that make disciples for the glory of God. God bless.